He's a rational investor, dividend digester, saves some of his paycheck just like all his ancestors. Him looking for high yields, that's never the case. He's seeking 6% returns, slow and steady wins the race. We pay our debts in our currency that might be unfurled if it's no longer the reserve currency of the world. Confidence in the dollar is permanent, just ask any scholar. People are exchanging their dollars for dog money. Dog money? Dog money. Dog money. We trading it in for dog money. Dog money. Dog money. Dog money. Dog money. I'm putting it all in dog money.
Yes, indeed. Some people are putting all of their money into dog money. Welcome to SirToshi's Bitcoin Chart Show. This is the Bitcoin forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network, where we find out what's up with what is going down. Today's date is Friday, the 12th of November, 2021. Let's begin and jump straight into these figures. Here we go, rock and roll. Starting from left to right, we've got Corecoin, BTC, SegWit Protocol, centrally owned, planned and controlled by Blockstream. Then we've got Bcrash, again, centrally owned, planned and controlled by Roger Ver and his crony mates. Fisher Price Cash, won't even bother with that absolute joke. But then we've got Bitcoin, the original protocol, goes right back to the Genesis block. It hasn't changed, making it the real Bitcoin, the true Bitcoin, the genuine Bitcoin, and the world's first and only ever digital commodity, backed by the value of data sovereignty, making it the most valuable commodity on Earth, with the ticker symbol BSV. Get in there. So let's have a look at these figures on Corecoin then. So, it looks like price is slipping. That was 64,000 just a few hours ago. Now it's 63. Rumor could be getting out. Hash rate 98.6, network nodes 93.9, transactions 35. That's going down because Crypto Fights is back, baby. And block size 1.4. I'm not even going to bother with Bcrash. Actually, no, we'll find out what Roger thinks. So, Roger, tell us, what are your expectations of Bcrash?
And we're going to really spread Bitcoin Crash across the entire country here in Antigua.
Yeah, good luck with that, mate. And what do you say to all those global corporations that do billions, if not trillions of dollars of global trade on an annual basis that say they need a regulatory compliant monetary system in order to do so?
The ones that say that the blockchains all need to be legally compliant about everything all the time, just go use your Visa card.
Yeah, because that's going to work. And then we've got Bitcoin. So we'll just have a quick word with the creator of Bitcoin to find out what he wants from it. So, Craig, tell us, what do you want from Bitcoin?
I want Bitcoin not to go up to 10,000 or 100,000. I want it to be worth millions per Bitcoin.
And when you strip it all down to the bare bones, is that it?
That's it. And that's what we spend money for. Very simple.
Loving that. Let me help out and I'll stick my foot right in. So we've got a hash rate 0.2%, network nodes 0.8, transactions 53.2, but block size 98.23. This is the utility on the chain that's meant to be supported by the network nodes and hash rate. Can you see what's going to happen? Oh yes, indeed. Block size and transactions do not follow network nodes or hash rate. Hash rate and network nodes and transactions follow block size. That's the way it works. Topsy-turvy world. So Craig, tell us, what can we expect from Bitcoin in the future?
At InChain, we've just funded a number of universities doing, so far, a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts, basically ones that can run operating systems. That's all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, with payment channels, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
It means that sounds absolutely awesome. So let's have a look at these blocks flowing through the blockchain. But let's have a quick chat with our main man, Michael Saylor, before we do that. So, Michael, tell us, what do you say to people like Peter McCormack who think that Bitcoin should be changed and tampered with and just messed around with?
I like Bitcoin the way it is.
So do we, Michael. So do we. But we really like it. How do you compete with that?
In fact, I love Bitcoin the way it is.
All right, mate, calm down. Well, you can't just leave it there. You're going to have to explain yourself. Tell us, what is it about Bitcoin that you love so much?
The way it's currently constructed, it is possible to put all $250 trillion of monetary energy.
Wow, $250 trillion of monetary energy. Where's that going to go?
In big blocks of encrypted energy on the blockchain.
They do sound like big blocks. What sort of numbers are we talking about?
maybe the Bitcoin will be 1 million. You can probably calculate $10 million of Bitcoin or something.
Wow, $10 million per Bitcoin or something. I mean, how's it going to fit and where's it going to go?
Big blocks, $100 million chunks on the blockchain.
Is that right? Let's have a look at these big blocks on the blockchain just for you then. So starting from the top, look at these blocks coming through. Loving this. 275, 353, 127, 95, 76, 4, 412, 1, 36, 5, 5, 81, 8, 1, 31, 1, 9, 13, 6, 16. Oh, well, big blocks to start with, and then they got a little bit small down the bottom. But yeah, I guess they're actually oh, look at this unknown miner. I bet they'll be shoving all the shitcoiners off the chain. Loving that. Yeah, we'll check out that in a minute then. Dutch mining or Fisher Price Cash. Yep, still struggling to get all their blocks over a kilobyte, let alone anywhere near a megabyte. B Crash, no blocks over a megabyte, not even one in that column. And then Coolcoin, yep, still I can't feel all the blocks, no blocks over 2 megabytes. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Hash rate follows price, follows value, follows utility, follows creativity, initiative, and intelligence. If you are intelligent and you apply creativity and initiative, you can make something useful. When something is useful, it can then create value. When it creates value, it can then develop a price. When it develops a price, it can then be measured against the cost of other goods and services and used as a medium of exchange. Boom, next. Proof of work by network, Coolcoin, B Crash, Fisher Price Cash will fall into their own footprints because that's what Ponzi schemes do when they crash overnight. Let's have a look at these figures here then. Let's have a look at these. So it's currently 9,392 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Coolcoin, and it's 0.6% more profitable to mine on Coolcoin. Shows you the competition for Bitcoin. Daily average Bitcoin block size by network, Bitcoin smashing it. Transactions by network, Bitcoin winning. Transactions per block by network, Bitcoin winning. Fees USD, again USD is speculative and absolutely worthless. Fees Satoshis, that's more like it. Oh, what's going on here? What is going on here? I have to monitor that. Block fee to block reward ratio. This is where the utility of the network is. Bitcoin winning. Oh yeah, come on. Daily accumulated Bitcoin blockchain growth by network. Let's see this in proportionally. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. This is what the deep state and Blockstream do not want you to see. Absolutely massive. And let's see how far we are in front. That is 1.5 terabytes in front. That is huge. That is huge. Right, let's get into the hash rate then. So global hash rate 7 days. Yeah. Global hash rate 24 hours. This is a Coolcoin hash rate. Look, now I'm going to speculate here. Other miners. Now just keep an eye on how big other miners is in comparison to the other miners. Look, it's massive. Look, 15%. Ant Pool's got 18. F2 Pool 15. Vibe ETC 13. So imagine, if you will, if that's like one major miner that doesn't want to be recognized. I mean, just bear with me on this. And that's Coolcoin. And look at how much it's look at the hash rate on that. This is B Crash. I mean, what a joke. So again, it's just kind of like other miners just seems to keep B Crash in check so that it's just not profitable to mine. So let's look at that. It's eCash 1.4 more. 1.4% more profitable to mine on B Crash. But I mean, what a joke anyway. So other miners just sort of balances out, manages to keep it in check. But look at this. So look at this. This is eCash. Oh dear, oh dear. Dutch mining are gonna literally fall flat on their faces with that one. Oh my goodness me. And look at this. So this is Bitcoin. Now look at other mining pools in there. 45%. And let's have a look at the profitability. So it's literally 0.6%. It's literally almost equal. So if other miners didn't have that amount of hash rate on it, you know, it would be far more profitable to for the other mining pools to mine on genuine Bitcoin. But they're all clearly pushing or disincentivizing the other miners to mine on it because they don't want them to mine it. I personally think they're going to be wanting the miners to dump their shitcoins. They're going to be wanting the miners to dump their bags of BTC. They're going to be squeezed out. They're not going to have a choice in this, literally, because they won't be mining Bitcoin. It won't have the name Bitcoin. So I suspect that what we're looking at here, because other mining pools just the hash rate is just too easily flipped on and off. I suspect that other mining pools is Tulip. I suspect it's the Tulip computer doing that. That's what I think. So I mean, it's absolutely huge. Like, you've got to be nuts if you think you can go up against Satoshi, the creator of Bitcoin, because this Tulip and Satoshi are one. You know, it's huge. It's absolutely massive. It's absolutely massive. the amount of hash power that Tulip has got. It is insane. It's insane. Like, so yeah, that's my take from today. Again, just speculating, but again, the reason we're pushing the shitcoin enterprises off the chain is because the only thing they understand is dollar worshipping, which leads on to price manipulation, which we'll look at now in the short positions. Here we go. Look at price spike and then come down again. Look at this short ratio, 87. That was we're usually looking at that, and it's like in the 90s. You know what, 93? Yeah, I think it's it's usually in the 90s, like 91. You know, but now it's in the 80s, 87. It's coming down. Whew, look at that. Just keep an eye on this. Look. So short ratio is at the top, and then the longs are down the bottom. Look. So the longs are starting to increase. Ooh. We know what's coming. Stay tuned, people. Oh, yeah. Let's have a look at Corecoin. See what's going on here. So the short positions are increasing slightly. So they're at 2.4. Longs still unbelievably high at the moment, but we know it's going to change. Price is coming down there. Bitcoin blocks live. Let's have a look at this. So for any newbies watching this, the vertical rectangular blocks moving across the top of the screen are the transactions being recognized by the nodes on the network, and they're recognized instantly the moment they're broadcast, because Bitcoin is an ultra small world Mandela network, which means as the size of the network increases, the density of the links goes to zero, making it ultra small world and highly sparse respectively. It also leads to an improved topology against malicious attacks, so it's hard to take down. But once the transactions are recognized by more than 50% of the nodes on the network, they're thrown into the memory pool, which is where they're competed for by miners and payment processors in order to create a block, put the transaction within a block, and then place the block on the blockchain, which is when they're rewarded with the Coinbase data, otherwise known as the block reward, otherwise known as freshly minted Bitcoin, along with a block fee. So in this 2 gigabyte block, you can see here we've got the hash of the block height, who it was mined by, size, the time, the date, the transaction count, and total fees. And it's these fees that will eventually surpass the block reward, giving us an economically self-sustaining system. Now, this is all the mining networks all around the world. Do you honestly think a network that could only do maybe 4 to 7 transactions per second were honestly meant to economically sustain all of this lot? It is absolutely ridiculous when you think about it, and you know what we know. Let's have a look at BitInfo chart. Oh, look at that. Transactions coming up. It was 6% last time I looked at this. Now it's 9.9. Come on. Come on, you beauty. Let's have a look at this. We should see the increase over 3 months. It's coming up. It's coming up. Come on, but we know this is probably going to be sustained, and it's only going to get larger and larger and larger. Yeah, stay tuned. Beautiful. Scaling test network. Yep, just checking the figures, hasn't changed. BSV data size. Meta ID 11 gigabytes. Very good. Applications. Let's see if CryptoFights is that at the top now. Here we go. Let's have a look at data size. RelayX 96% and CryptoFights 77. Look at that. Showbuzz, they put even Twitch is up there. Showbuzz down to 35. Wow. Trends.cash, TDXP app, look at that. Movements in there. 80% of apps ranking by money spent. Apps ranking by performed action. So we've got Run and CryptoFights. Very good. Yeah, loving that. Loving that. Too early. Just looked at that one. Here we go. Crypto Quant. So yeah, exchange is still cashing out. It's the lowest it's ever been. It's a shame we can't go back for longer than that, but it goes back by a year. But we knew it's come all the way down from at the top. Whew. I wish we could see that for a longer time frame, but never mind. What's on chain? Good question. Estimated next block size 603 megabytes. All right, transactions over 24 hours, 438,000. Loving that. Joho's look at this. So they've taken out Bitcoin, and then we're just left with BTC, this absolute pile of poop. Again, nobody knows when their transaction is going to be received, because they've implemented replace by fee that allows for double spends. Child pays for parent, restricted the block size, told people not to use it. Absolutely ridiculous. We can see the effect that it's had on TX Street. Look at this. So we've got the median fee on Ethereum, $75. $75. And on Corecoin, the median fee is $1.29. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. That's crazy. And M1 money supply, yeah, so in 1960 there was $140 billion. By 2010 it was $2 trillion. By 2020 it was $4 trillion. And then boom, well over $20 trillion in just a few months. Absolutely insane. If you're wondering why they're going around trying to jab everybody, that's the reason right there. You think I'm joking? Stay away from that shit, people. And then we got crypto coin. Ooh, price going down on Bitcoin here, 169,000. But how are we feeling about it today? 65%? Oh, never mind, never mind. But anyway, that's going to be following the market because we know what's going to happen. The whole market is going to shit itself. Let's have a look at BitPing. What's the money flow per hour on this bad boy? It was like $3.83 last time I checked. Here we go. 53 cents. That was like $3. What's going on? 61 countries. All right. It's always worth monitoring this. Always worth monitoring this. Jobs. Very good. Morning run. So we've had $18,000 24-hour trade volume. Good grief. Stay away from this, people. Move fast and break stuff does not mean breaking the law, of which all these shitcoins do. They're all illegal security offerings. So we've had 439,450 purchases of Bitcoin over the last 24 hours. Very good. Let's have a look at live coin watch. $170 here. Yeah, so we just had a price drop. 6.1 million bids versus 5.9 million asks. And let's have a look at Bitcoin versus USD. Oh, again, that's going to be following the market. Let's have a look at Coolcoin. Yeah, Coolcoin taking a dump as well, shitting its knickers out. Let's have a look at Bitcoin versus Coolcoin. Oh, well, Coolcoin just in front, but it's not going to last. It's not going to last. This month is going to be exciting. Oh, look at that. So we've had $140 billion wiped off the market cap just in the last day or so. Let's have a look and see where Bitcoin is. Again, Bitcoin is the only data protocol with any economic value in it whatsoever. Yours for $169. Crazy. Crazy. Remember, all these shitcoins have got no economic value whatsoever. Literally none. Let's have a look at Twitch. So followers, looking at Acorn Stack here. Where are we? There we go. Twitch new users. Let's have a look. News 24 heading north. That's all right. Ruth Eastman's epic tweet. What are we now? Still 1,122. What a joke. What a joke. Our man Satoshi. Is he over 100,000 followers yet? Come on. Oh, 98.7. Oh, that's close. Let's have a look at stablecoin printer. That's not very stable about reporting on this 9th of November. Yes, that was 3 days ago. Already reported on that. And let's have a look at whale alerts while we're here just quickly. Keeping ahead on this. Shout out to Arcade Robbie in the house. Thank you for joining me. So that's USDT. Oh, look at that. Oh dear, oh dear. BTC transferred to Coinbase. What a joke! You can only get $300 of Coinbase a week. $300 a week, and whoever it is, look at that. Transferred from Binance to unknown wallet. Duh. What? They transferred $25 million off of Binance. That's bollocks. Look at this. Look at this. 67 million transferred from Binance to Coinbase. Oh, there's dodgy shit going on there. Dodgy shit going on there. What, Binance? What? You're not meant to be able to move more than $300 a week off of Binance. This is outrageous. Good grief! Can't believe I'm seeing this. Transfer from Bitfinex to unknown wallet. Oh, lots of movements of USDT here. 4 hours. 6 hours. 8 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, 13 hours, 14, 15. Yeah. Oof. ETH. What was that? BTC. 84 million from unknown wallet to crypto.com. You fool. You fool. All these multi-millionaires. Dear, oh dear. Dear. I mean, if they're not holding any genuine Bitcoin, they're only holding BTC. They're in trouble. They are in trouble. And that's 24 hours gone. Very good. Righty-go. Right, looks like we're up to date with the figures. Hope you enjoyed the show. Catch you guys later. Get paid for posting your pics on Relica. Download the app now at www.getrelica.com. Get your tweet etched on Twitch. Forever on the Bitcoin blockchain. Do it today at www.jointwitch.com. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Support independent content creators on micropayment platforms such as Streamanity, Twitch and Relica. We should profit from our data, not the large corporations who track, monitor and sell it. If you enjoy the Bitcoin content that I produce, please support me by heading over to www.sirtoshi.tv, where you can keep up to date with all the latest news, gossip and content as it's created. Thanks very much. To get started in Bitcoin, go to freebsv.com, where you can claim your free Bitcoin. Then head over to Twitter and follow @IamSatoshi, where you can take part in his very generous and world famous free giveaways. The future of advertising meets the power of Bitcoin at Tonic Pow. Get paid for posting advertising campaigns to your social media profiles. Go to www.tonicpowads.com.